Hello YouTube, this is the Guy4 here, bringing you a new deck profile on my E-Heroes. Sorry about some videos, there may be problems. I've been having problems with them lately, so I had to take some videos off, put them back on. So Andy, this video is specifically dedicated to you. So I'll start off really quick as usual. 3 Alias. This is a Hero Gate deck, so you run off of Shining in this deck, so Alias. You don't use his effect, you just use him as a light. And for Bubble Man is 3 in here. I actually just went to one of my locals today, and I actually top decked a Bubble Man for the win that turn. Bubble Man, you can special summon if he's the only card in your hand. When he's special summoned, normal summoned, whatever, if he's the only card in your hand, you get to draw 2 cards. If he's the only card on your hand and field. And that's how I got it. I specialed him with his effect, draw 2 cards, 2 Miracle Fusions. That was just today. So this guy can really pull off some combos. Usually use him for a search. Like with Stratos, who either searches you, an E-Hero, or pops spell or traps. 1 heat as a little mechanic for me because he's a nice beater. Auto 18. He gains 200 for each E-Hero, including himself. 2 Thunder Kings. I don't like to keep them on the field long because they don't let you add to your hand. Neither person can add to the hand, and you contribute him to negate and destroy a special summon. 2 Noble Knight Gawain. I use him with the combo on Alias. If you control a face-up normal light monster, which Alias is, if you don't use his effect, which you shouldn't in this deck, you can special summon this guy in defense, and then you can overlay him for anything. Blade Armor, or a Utopia, or a Papal Operative, even a Champion. Then 2 Penguin Soldier, a little mechanic for me. I know people run Snowman Eater, but I prefer Penguin Soldier because you set him, he has a flip effect. Everybody should know this, it's an old school card. Send 2 monsters back to the hand, up to 2 monsters. So you can do him and someone else, or 2 of your opponents, or 2 of your own, 1 of yours, 1 of your opponents, anything like that. It's a great combo. If you bounce him back to your hand, then you can use him next turn, something like that. Grand Mole, you know what he does, and 1 Veiler. Again, like I said, we're going spells now, but again, this is a Hero Gate. I run 2 Fusion Gates. I might actually put in a 3rd soon. 3 Miracle Fusion. 2 Super Poly. Great card. If you're running against a mirror match, you can use your 2 of your opponent's monsters to do a fusion. So they have 2. If they have a hero and another card on their side of the field, you can use this. It's great for a mirror match, or basically just use it for anything else. Just remember you gotta discard a card for that. 2 E-Calls, because you're only allowed to have 2. 2 Mask Change, just for some consistency. 1 Hero Lives. I would have 2 if I had another one, so you should run 2 in here, and if you do it instead of like something like this. Is a little mechanic I have in here, Oversoul. Only card you have for this is Alias, but Alias goes into the grave quick, so Rhoda will search for almost any monster in this. Pot of Duality. Creature Swap. 1 MST, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Reborn, and 1 Dark Hole. Next is a couple traps. 2 warnings. 1 bottomless, and 1 cylinder. You should run a Judgment also. I only have 1 Judgment in my possession. I have that in my Evo deck, as you saw in previous videos. So if you can side out one of the mechanics I have in here, something like that, try to get that Judgment in there because it's needed. You need some stopping power in here if you can't get your moves going. For the extra deck, 2 Shining. 1 Nova Master. What he does is... Actually, I'll just go right back to Shining. Shining gets a 300 boost for each elemental hero removed from play, or one of your elemental heroes removed from play. When he is sent to the graveyard, target up to 2 of your banished E-heroes, and add them to your hand. Next is Nova Master. Pops an opponent's monsters. Draw a card. 2-0. When it leaves the field, destroy all your opponent's monsters. 1 Great Tornado. Halves the attack of all your opponent's monsters as soon as he's summoned. Gaia. Halves the attack of one of your opponent's face-up monsters. You gain that. So if you attack that same monster, if it's an attack, they'll automatically take the 22 he originally has. Acid. Pops backfield. Usually combo this with get 0 out and then use Mass Change. So 0 destroys all their monsters. What Acid does is it pops all their backfield. So it's a clear field, and then you get to attack directly. Adoration. Adoration is just 2 hero monsters, so any 2 hero monsters for him. And then what you can do is take the attack of one of your hero monsters, subtract it from one of your opponent's monsters. So if you have a Shining on the field and your Shining is bumped up, you can take down almost any monster your opponent has. Next, 2 Utopia, 2 Papal Operative, 1 Blade Armor, and 1 Heroic Champion. Again, this was an E-Hero deck profile. Give me comments, subscribe, like my videos, view. Again, Andy, this one was for you. So, I hope you guys like it, and the guy out.